What's your emergency?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Keeping It Real, reacting to 911 phone calls. I'm your host, Alex Cardinale. Welcome to the 2024 season premiere of Reacting to 911 phone calls. Tonight, I am going to be reacting to 6 crazy 911 phone calls. The first 911 phone call I am going to react to is a police officer shooting his sergeant. The next 2 911 phone calls I'm going to react to are tiger attacks that took place in 2 different Florida zoos. The Naples Zoo in Naples, Florida, and the Palm Beach Zoo in West Palm Beach. And I worked at the Palm Beach Zoo in West Palm Beach a couple of years ago, and I will tell you what I learned about the tiger attack that occurred at Palm Beach Zoo. And then we have a couple of miscellaneous 911 calls that I'm going to react to tonight here on this fun episode of Keeping It Real, reacting to 911 calls. So, as always, thank you for tuning in and joining the show. I hope you enjoy tonight's episode. So, as always, if you have any thoughts on any of the 911 calls we're going to react to, please post your thoughts to these 911 calls in the comments. Today's episode might be one of my shortest live streams. I don't expect this show to go over 30 minutes, but it's going to be a really fun show. So post your thoughts to these 911 calls in the comments. Also, like today's show if you enjoyed it, and feel free to donate to the show. Cash App Alex Card 1993. Now, let's get this show started, and let's get to our first 911 call. Now, our first 911 call comes from a Virginia police officer by the name of Michael Rusk. Now, Michael Rusk was a victim of workplace sexual abuse because his sergeant was trying to do sexual advances on police officer Michael Rusk. And the sergeant would go to the bar that Michael Rusk visited and tried to touch him inappropriately. And Michael Rusk decided the only way to stop that was to shoot his sergeant. So here is Michael Rusk calling 911 after shooting his sergeant who tried to have sex with a police officer. Here is that 911 phone call.
I shot Sergeant Gibson.
Do what?
I shot Sergeant Gibson. I pulled a gun on him. He's advancing on me.
That's the voice of Virginia police officer Michael Rusk. In January 2023, he called 911 after shooting his boss, Sergeant Christopher Gibson.
Is he breathing?
He just fell out.
The James City County officers had been drinking off-duty at a Williamsburg, Virginia bar.
I stabbed him with his right arm.
Okay, I need you to take a deep breath for me, okay? Is he breathing?
Crying.
Is he breathing?
I'm trying to save his life.
Sergeant Gibson was shot in his stomach and shoulder but survived. Officer Rusk was jailed and faces a trial on charges of malicious wounding, use of a firearm in commission of a felony, and discharging a firearm within city limits. But lawyers for Rusk say he acted in self-defense. They say Rusk had been sexually harassed by Sergeant Gibson for over a year and reported that to the police department. And surveillance video from the bar, first obtained by local Virginia reporters, is intriguing. The video shows the off-duty cops at that table. Officer Gibson then moves around to sit next to Rusk. Gibson reaches for Rusk's hand under the table, which seems to cause Rusk to recoil. Outside the bar, surveillance video shows the men leaving. Then Gibson puts his hand on Rusk's shoulder. You see Rusk push him back in the chest and then point a finger at the sergeant before walking back. Nearly an hour passed before the shooting, and while it's not clear what happened during that time period, Rusk made this claim to 911.
I told him this zombie kept going. I ain't gonna rape me. Help me. Help.
Legal experts say the surveillance video and 911 call make a compelling argument for self-defense. Plus, if the James City Police Department in fact received complaints from Officer Michael Rusk about Sergeant Christopher Gibson, that could show Gibson engaged in a pattern of predatory behavior. Rusk's family goes even further. They say they were told by Rusk repeatedly throughout the year that Sergeant Gibson often gave him unwanted attention, touched Rusk inappropriately, stalked.
So I think Michael Rusk was 100% right for shooting Sergeant because he was giving him unwanted sexual advances. And I feel that the police officer should not face any legal repercussions because he was simply defending himself. So I feel that Michael Rusk is the victim in this situation and not the sergeant. The sergeant survived. So the sergeant survived, but he should not be a police sergeant anymore if he's going to be sexually harassing his fellow police officers. All right, let's get to our next 911 phone call. Our next 911 phone call comes from the Naples Zoo in Naples, Florida, and it involves a tiger. Tigers are one of my favorite zoo animals and one of my favorite carnivorous felines, but they're certainly an animal not to be messed with. So here is some information on this 911 call. River Rosenquist, a member of a third-party cleaning service who jumped a public barrier fence in front of a Malaysian tiger habitat at the Naples Zoo at Caribbean Gardens in Naples, Florida, to pet a tiger. So the cleaning man jumped over the fence to pet a tiger. The tiger named Eco latched onto the man's arm. Unfortunately, a sheriff's deputy shot and killed Eco. River Rosenquist was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. So this rare Malaysian tiger, Eco, had to die because some stupid man decided to put his hand inside a tiger cage. Well, what do you think is going to happen when you put your hand inside a feline's cage, a carnivorous feline cage that's not used to seeing humans near his cage all the time? It's going to attack you. Note, the dispatcher mistakenly identified the caller as a woman. I actually thought the caller was a woman myself. His voice is very feminine. So River Rosenquist is a male. This 911 call is shared courtesy of the Collier County Sheriff's Office. Some more information about River Rosenquist. He was a restroom cleaner at the Naples gift shop. He was not permitted to be anywhere near the tiger spot, but somehow he jumped into the fence and got into the tiger spot. He reached in to pet the tiger, and the tiger reacted. Anyway, here is his horrific 911 phone call.
Where's your emergency? Hello, ma'am?
Help me, I'm at the Naples Zoo. Help me, please, I'm at the Naples Zoo.
Okay,
Please
what's
help me.
happening?
I'm being attacked by a tiger. Please, please, please.
You're being attacked by a tiger?
Yes, please, at the Naples Zoo. Please,
Okay.
please help me.
We have them coming there to you, okay?
Okay.
Is there someone there with you? What? Did you get into the cage? Hello, ma'am.
Help! 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 Ah!
We're sending help to you.
Please help!
We're trying to help you. Did you climb into a cage? Hello, ma'am? Are you an employee?
You have to please.
Okay, we're sending someone to help you, okay?
Please.
Where exactly are you? Are you in the cage?
Yeah, no, I'm just outside of it. He's got my hand.
Okay. The tiger has your hand? And you're just outside the cage?
Yes.
Okay, where are you in the middle of the park?
Oh my God.
What's your name, ma'am? Can you tell me your name? We have help coming to you.
I'm sorry.
I understand that. We have help coming to you, okay? Is there staff there?
No.
We're trying to get you help, okay?
Please hurry! Please hurry! He's gonna rip my arm off! Please hurry!
Hello, ma'am?
Hello?
Ma'am.
Help, please help. Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Ma'am, we have them coming to you. I'm going to stay on the phone with you. We're getting help to you, okay? Are you an employee there at the park? Ma'am, we have help coming to you. We have help coming. Is there another employee there with you?
Please help! I'm gonna die.
You're not.
Die.
We have help coming to you.
I'm gonna die. Please help. I'm gonna die. Please help. Please help. Please help. Please help.
They're coming to you. They're coming to you.
Ow!
They're coming to you.
Oh my God.
Ma'am, they're coming to help you, okay?
Please hurry! Please hurry! Please hurry! I don't have much longer. Please,
I understand. They're coming to help you. What's your name? Can you tell me your name?
Please hurry! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! Please hurry! Please hurry! Please hurry! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die!
They're coming to help you.
I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! Please hurry! You gotta shoot it! You gotta shoot it! You gotta shoot it! You gotta shoot it! You gotta shoot! Please! 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 Please!
They're coming.
Ow! 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 It's ripping my arm off! please.
They're coming to help you. Just breathe, okay? Just breathe. They're coming to help you.
Hurry.
They're coming to help you.
Please.
There's fire EMS. They're pulling up on the scene now, okay?
Please. Oh, my
Fire
God.
and EMS are coming to help you, okay?
Jump the fence. Please jump the fence. Please jump the fence, please. Oh, my God. I'm gonna die. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
We're going to help you. I'm going to stay on the phone with you, okay?
I'm sorry.
You're in the tiger cage? You're in the cage?
They're coming. I'm next to it.
You're next to it?
Please,
it didn't pull you into the cage?
Come in, turn left. Come in and turn left.
Come in left?
First thing at the tiger cage.
Come in and turn left. First thing at the tiger cage.
Please help. Shoot it. You gotta shoot it. It's gonna eat my arm. It's it's killing me. Please just jump the fence and kill it. It's killing me. Please.
They're coming.
Oh my God, kill it. Please help. It's please help.
They're coming. They're coming to you.
Please
I'm on the phone with you. I'm not going to leave you, okay? They're coming to you.
Please hurry. Please, my arm.
We have an officer and we have EMS coming to you, okay?
Please, it's not fast enough, please.
They're coming in and they're turning left to the cage.
Please help. I'm gonna die. I don't have much breath. Help, please.
They're coming to help you. Can you tell me your name? Can you say?
I'm gonna die.
Your name?
Help! Please help me!
They're coming to help you.
Please!
They are coming to help you.
Please help me! Please!
They're inside the zoo.
Please!
They're coming to the tiger cage.
Please help me! Please help! Please!
They're coming in. They're turning to the left to come and help you, okay?
Please! Oh my God!
All right, thank God that 911 call is finally over. But I actually don't feel sorry for that man, because why would you put your hand in a cage with an aggressive tiger like that and not expect that to happen? So there's a reason why there's cages and things where people from the public cannot get to with aggressive animals like this, because this happens a lot at zoos. Very, very crazy. Fortunately, he did live, but I think he lost his arm. So he definitely learned a valuable lesson that day, and he'll probably not be irresponsible ever again. Shout out to my friend Catherine Jones, who is in the house. Hey, Catherine, how are you? And she made some really good points. Let's see if I can get to the first one. Catherine says they called 911 while being chewed on. The tiger is chewing quietly. Yes, that's right. I thought the same thing. Maybe the tiger thought of him as a chew toy rather than food. Let's see. The tiger did not have to be killed. I definitely agree 100% with that. Unfortunately, the animal had to lose its life due to an irresponsible human's action. Why is the tiger so quiet while chewing on them? Probably because he thought of him as a chew toy. or he was trying to tell him in his own way that he's being a jackass. That's what you get. That's funny. All right, so let's get to our next 911 call. And this one is for another tiger attack, but this one is more unfortunate because this one was unexpected and unplanned, considering that the person that was attacked by a tiger was actually someone that is an expert with aggressive felines. It just goes to show that wild animals, even in captivity, can be very unpredictable. And even if they've been around people for so many years, they can still attack and kill people. So this 911 call took place at the Palm Beach Zoo here in West Palm Beach, Florida. And that's the same zoo that I worked at for about a year in the gift shop. And this was one of the topics that was talked about frequently when I was working there. And they had implemented a new security feature. And they would use a code word in case any animal was on the loose or another animal was potentially marked hazardous to humans. They would use a keyword over the radio, and you would immediately know that an emergency situation regarding an animal was underway. So I'll talk about my experience from the Palm Beach Zoo and what I learned about this tiger attack after I played the 911 phone call. But I'll tell you about who made the 911 phone call. On the 911 phone call, you're going to hear the voice of Nina, who is a sweetheart. She was one of my favorite employees at the Palm Beach Zoo. And Nina is the admin of the Palm Beach Zoo, and she's also the human resources director. So her job is to make sure that all employees are safe, and she also handles payroll and pretty much office work. So her information on what was going on is basically limited. She only knows what she's being told over the phone and over the radio, so she has to relay that to the 911 dispatcher. So this 911 phone call is very controversial, and there's a lot of comments on its YouTube video saying that the woman that called 911 was not giving out any information. It's because she was learning information on the radio while on the 911 phone call as well. So the people that work in the office don't get the same information as quickly as the zookeepers themselves do, or as the animal experts do. As I was told, people already knew that the zookeeper with the tiger was already deceased, but they didn't want to tell anyone right away because it would spread fear with all the guests that were at the zoo. So they knew that she was deceased, and the office team and the administration team did not know that until 911 arrived. So that's why she didn't have any information to give. Also, it's to protect the family of the deceased victim, because they know that 911 phone calls are recorded, and she did not want to reveal anything involving the situation, the circumstances, names, or even the exact location on a recorded 911 call, because HR employees and office employees are trained not to give out any information such as the situation, the circumstances, names, or exact locations until 911 arrives, because the 911 phone calls are pre-recorded, and more times than not, these 911 phone calls are released to the public several weeks or months after the event. And out of respect for the family of the deceased tiger keeper, they decided not to relay the information of all the details of this 911 call. But this 911 call happened live, so this recording is live as it happened. And Nina did not know that the zookeeper was killed right away. She knew that she was severely injured. She had a lot of blood loss, but she didn't know that she had died instantly. But anyway, here is the 911 phone call, and then I'll talk about what I learned about this tiger attack from the Palm Beach Zoo and what they told me and what they implemented after this attack that happened in 2015 when I was living in Massachusetts.
You call me? 911, where's your emergency? 1301 Summit Boulevard. You need the police or the paramedics? Paramedics. Let me get them on the phone. May I please get Rescue, what is the location of your emergency?
AM2.
What's some of the transfer for 1301?
1301 Summit Boulevard.
At the zoo?
Guys, can I please know what gate? I have 911 on hold.
What is wrong?
Okay, for now, I would like for you to please send the paramedics to the Palm Beach Zoo. Can you please confirm that you're doing that at this time? I'm going to begin getting more information.
No, I need to know what's wrong with the patient before I can even start anyone. I need to know.
I know this call is recorded. I'm noting the time. Please send paramedics at this time. I'm gathering information.
Ma'am, I have them started as an unknown medical, okay?
What gate shall I send EMS to? At this time, send it to the front gate.
Okay, and what happened?
I have to get the paramedics coming, so, okay. Okay, that's going to be on the west side of the zoo.
West side? Oh, that's where the
Yes,
front
ma'am, we have an animal, okay, we have an animal situation going on, so we're going to, this is an,
Okay. I understand.
there is a keeper that's injured. We need you to come on the west side of the zoo. We'll have people to direct you.
Do you know what kind of animal he was injured by?
Yes, ma'am, it's a tiger, yes. I don't have any other additional information about that, except for that at this time.
Okay, can you remain on the phone with me, please?
Yes, ma'am, we will have people directing you into the zoo down the west side parking lot, which is near the sound wall.
Okay, so we're not going to the front gate. We're going to the west side of the parking lot.
That's correct. Yeah, that's right. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. I just needed to get you, make sure that you were rolling with somebody here.
No, we're rolling. We're rolling,
Okay,
and
good.
while we're talking, they're rolling while we're talking. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I need to. I have other job duties as well. So once you're done with me, let me know.
I can't. I need to find out just a little bit more information.
Unfortunately, I don't have any additional information. It's impossible for me to get any additional information at this time, unfortunately. But we definitely need paramedics. It's a
Okay, I
tiger
understand.
and it's a person. Okay. Thank you.
I understand. And wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I just wanted to make sure I'm not confused. Is the front gate on the west side of the zoo?
No, ma'am, it is not. You will not be coming to the front gate. You'll be going to the west gate on the west side of the zoo, which you will be directed to once the paramedics come into the parking lot. We have a sophisticated system to direct you there.
Perfect. They're driving, okay?
Wonderful. We'll go out and direct them. Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Medics. County. Need to go, but...
All right, so that was the 911 phone call of the Palm Beach Zoo tiger attack. The zookeeper that was attacked by a tiger was named Stacy Conweiser. I never met Stacy, but from what I heard, she really loved tigers, lions, leopards, jaguars, and cheetahs. And she worked with the zoo's tiger and jaguar. And she had done really well with the tigers and jaguars. But these animals are large. These animals are unpredictable. You never know when they can strike and when they can turn on a human, because in the wild, they're not used to human interaction. They are used to attacking other animals for food and defending their territories. And tigers can be a really fearsome, fierce animal. Anyway, what actually happened this day, it was the end of a tiger show. So the tiger that actually attacked Stacy was going to be put out of display, out of the exhibit, into his or her cage, where they'll bring out the next tiger. Somehow in that process, another tiger got loose and had already jumped on Stacy, biting her face, her neck, and her lower extremities, like her chest. So I was told that it was over in 2 minutes. Once she bit down on the neck, that Stacy was already likely deceased. So it happened really quick. There was no way for any of the other zookeepers to get in there and save Stacy, because if they did, they would risk attack by the other tigers that were watching close by. Because at that point, the tiger was marking its territory, and the other tigers are part of a pride like a lion. So if anyone else entered there, they would have been attacked and killed and mauled too. Tigers and jaguars have a unique method of killing their prey animals. They will go for the neck or the brain, and they will bite down hard, which will sever the arteries and cause extensive blood loss. And that is what killed Stacy in a matter of minutes. It was the extensive blood loss. Now, I don't know if people were able to get to her quickly, if she would have lived. I really don't know. I'm not a doctor, but my guess probably would be it was too late. So Miss Nina knew was that there was a tiger attack. She did not know it was an employee until it was relayed on the radio. So once she knew it was an employee, she had to also close the zoo and tell all the guests to go home while on the phone with 911. So that's why she was saying she had multiple things to do besides be on the 911 phone call. And she had to figure out a way for the 911 police officers, firefighters, and paramedics to get there. So it was definitely a crazy, crazy situation. So what I was told, it was a very stressful day. They didn't even know if they were going to be able to reopen after it because Stacy was a beloved figure. But they ended up reopening a couple of days later. They had to hire an all-new team except for Nina. And they implemented many security procedures that will prevent an attack like this from happening again. Now there are no longer allowed to enter animal space by themselves. There has to be a group of zookeepers in there at the same time. So it was a very, very sad attack, but I'm glad that they made changes. Now there has to be at least 4 or 5 people in an extraction with a dangerous animal like that. So that was a very, very scary attack for sure. All right, so now let's get to our next 911 phone call. And this 911 phone call features a young boy trapped in his car. Check it out.
Help! I need help!
A desperate call from a teen being crushed to death inside his minivan.
Probably don't have much time left to tell my mom that I love her if I die.
Kyle Plush was reportedly reaching for tennis equipment when he got trapped in the trunk well of his vehicle. He managed to call 911, not once, but twice.
I'm gonna die here.
The 16-year-old gave the dispatcher details of his location and a description of the minivan, but police weren't able to find him and thought the call might be a prank.
Send officers immediately. I'm almost dead.
This young man was crying out for help. We weren't able to get that information to the officers on the scene, and we need to find out why.
6 hours after his first 911 call, Kyle's father found his body. Now Cincinnati police want to know how this tragedy happened.
We're going to examine the actions that have taken place and hopefully to have answers to all of those questions.
The dispatcher who took the second call has been placed on administrative leave. For InsideEdition.com, I'm Tara Lynn Wagner.
Wow, that was a really sad phone call. And that proves that not all 911 calls have a happy ending. Unfortunately, sometimes there's a very tragic, sad ending at the end of a 911 phone call. And that's why it's very important, if you're going to be a 911 dispatcher, you must be prepared for happy endings, but you also must be prepared for tragic endings, because more often than not, you're probably going to get a tragic ending depending on the situation. All right, here is our next 911 call. This is another brief 911 call, and let's check it out.
The haunting 911 call made by a teen who was hit by a train and lost his legs has been released by the police.
I just got hit by a train.
What part of your body was hurt?
My legs.
Okay, are they broken?
I think it cut them off.
They cut them off?
Yes.
Cops say 17-year-old Jacob Ohl was walking along train tracks with earbuds in when a train came up behind him. He's heard calmly explaining to a dispatcher what happened.
How were you approaching the tracks when it happened? Were you just walking up to it, or?
Yes, I was just walking up to it.
Okay. Did you sit on the tracks, or?
No, I fell under it.
Ohl's mom tells InsideEdition.com her son didn't hear the train but could feel it behind him.
And there's a trail that you were walking on?
Yes, and I went off it.
Onto the tracks?
Yes.
Jacob's mom says he doesn't remember exactly what happened. Part of Jacob's legs have been amputated, and a GoFundMe page has been set up for his medical expenses. For InsideEdition.com, I'm Mara Montalbano.
Well, I have to give credit to Jacob for being able to be really accurate with the 911 dispatcher. That probably helped save his life, because when someone is often hit by a train, they usually do not survive. So I'm glad that there is a happy ending to this 911 phone call. All right, we're going to take a quick minute break. During this break, we're going to hear about an amazing book that was written by my friend, Catherine Jones. And when we come back, we're going to play our final 911 call for this episode.
Do you love to read? Are you looking for the next drama fiction book to read? You should check out Moments the Weekend, written and published by Catherine Jones. Escape into a world of emotions and experiences with Catherine's latest book, Moments the Weekend. Immerse yourself in a captivating journey that explores the magic hidden within the ordinary. About the book, in Moments the Weekend, discover the power of seemingly simple moments as they unfold over a weekend. Through laughter, tears, and unexpected twists, the characters invite you to join them on a roller coaster of emotions. It's a story that will resonate with anyone who cherishes the beauty of life's fleeting moments. Why you'll love it. Engaging characters you'll connect with. A plot that keeps you hooked from start to finish. A celebration of the beauty in everyday life. Thank you for your support. As an independent author, your support means the world to Catherine. Thank you for being part of this incredible journey. Get your copy today and dive into the magic. https://tntbsmedia.com/.
All right, here is our final 911 call that we are going to react to. This was from a horrific elementary school shooting that happened last year. Check it out.
He's inside the school shooting at the kids.
That was a call to 911 at 11:33 a.m., May 24th. A gunman was inside Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, shooting at children. Witnesses knew it, and at least some of the emergency responders knew it too. That's based on recordings of more than 20 calls and dozens of hours of radio traffic between dispatchers and officers obtained by the Texas Tribune and ProPublica.
Uvalde County 911. Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
This child's muffled call came into 911 from inside a classroom where kids had been shot. It was 12:03. The shooter had been inside more than 30 minutes. Officers had swarmed the campus. More than a dozen were in a hallway steps away. But they waited to storm in.
Is this school shooting?
Yes, I'm aware. I was talking to you earlier. You're still there in your room? You're still in room 112?
Yeah.
Okay, you stay on the line with me. Do not disconnect.
That's just one of 10-year-old Chloe Torres's calls.
Can you tell the police to come to my room?
I've already told them to go to the room. We're trying to get someone to you.
By now, it was 12:36. Police had been there more than an hour. Chloe told the dispatcher she thought she heard them.
If you hear anyone come in that they're not supposed to be, if they don't say that they're police, y'all pretend that you are asleep, okay?
At 12:50, police went in and killed the shooter.
Chloe Torres, who you heard there, was injured, but she did survive. And to reiterate, her family gave the okay for the Texas Tribune to publish those calls. Radio traffic and body camera footage does reinforce some officers on scene were aware of Chloe's 911 calls from a room full of kids and teachers in need.
Wow, that was a crazy day for sure. And I'm going to save the controversies of whether or not the police responded accurately or whether or not the police responded efficiently for a whole nother show. But what I will say is police's reactions during a mass shooting vary from different police stations and different cities and different states. But generally responding to a mass shooting event is something that is complicated. I'm sure a lot of citizens of America are thinking you're paid to be a police officer and deal with this kind of stuff. But even as a police officer, you just can't go into a building with an armed shooter and get ready to fight them because you're not fighting one-on-one. You're fighting someone with a gun, and it could potentially turn dangerous as you're returning fire with him. You could potentially shoot victims, or he could shoot more victims, and he can kill police officers. So it's definitely a situation that I hopefully will never be in, and that's why I'm glad I am not a police officer. All right, and that is this episode of reacting to 911 calls. I had a great time tonight. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoyed the 911 phone calls that I reacted to. And hopefully you won't be stupid like that river guy was, where he got attacked by a tiger because he put his arm in a tiger cage. So hopefully that was a lesson for all of us not to mess with wild animals, even at zoos. So stay safe, everyone, and remember to only dial 911 for emergencies. Only call 911 for life or death situations. Don't call 911 because your neighbor is blaring music at 3 a.m. in the morning. Don't call 911 because your neighbor is doing something in their yard that you don't like. Don't be a Karen. Only use 911 for life or death emergencies. With that being said, thank you for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and feel free to share this video on social media. Until next time, stay safe and call 911 to report any emergencies. Good night, everybody.
Are you ready for Super Sunday? Are you ready for NFL Super Bowl 58? AFC champions Kansas City Chiefs will battle the NFC champions San Francisco 49ers for the right to be the best NFL team this season and to be Super Bowl champions. Super Bowl 58 takes place on Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Super Bowl will air at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 p.m. Pacific on CBS. Just 2 hours before the big game, Alex Cardinale will be hosting his third annual Super Bowl pre-show. Live Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. Come join Alex for the NFL Super Bowl 58 pre-show. Join Alex Cardinale as he gets you ready for the big game. Plan for the Super Bowl 58 pre-show. Detailed look at how Kansas City and San Francisco got to the Super Bowl. Keys to victory for each team. Special guest appearances, who will pick a winner. Info about Kansas City and San Francisco. And more. Live Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, right here on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale. The next Saturday Live will be super. It's a supersized Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale, airing on Super Bowl weekend, live this Saturday, February 10th, 2024, at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. It's Super Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale, a Super Bowl 58 and Valentine's themed Saturday Live. The animal of the week will be the Bengal tiger. The Oasis Aquatics featured fish for the first time will be a saltwater fish, and will be a pink-tail triggerfish. Aquascape Online featured fish will be the Sanchezi piranha. Aqua Alex's featured fish is the pink-kissing gourami. Alex Cardinale will get you ready for the NFL Super Bowl 58 between the Kansas City Chiefs and San Francisco 49ers by discussing tips for hosting a Super Bowl party. My favorite Super Bowls, and comparing Kansas City and San Francisco. Get ready for Valentine's with Alex Cardinale, discussing Valentine's gift ideas and romantic locations. Chef Alex Cardinale will have more Valentine's recipes and diabetic-friendly recipes. Sergeant Slaughter will have a triple set of facts. Get facts on the NFL Super Bowl, Valentine's, and Dunkin' Donuts from Sergeant Slaughter himself. All that and more, including Karens and funny videos. Live this Saturday, February 10th, 2024 at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale and Instagram Alex Cardinale 93. It all begins again. You are invited to celebrate 10 years of Alex Cardinale on YouTube. Alex Cardinale created this YouTube channel on March 6, 2014. At the very beginning, this channel was dedicated to tropical fish and aquariums. As the years progressed, this channel has incorporated WWE, cooking and baking, crime discussion, and even a Saturday talk show. Now, 10 years later, I am growing bigger and better on YouTube. I now have well over 1,000 videos, well over 16,000 subscribers, and well over 200 million views. For 10 years straight, I've put my blood, sweat, and tears into this YouTube channel. Through the good and the bad, one thing has always remained true. Alex Cardinale will always be on YouTube. No one or nothing can stop me from creating my quality content, and no one can stop all my success. From 2014 to 2024, I've persevered through the hard times and celebrated all the good times. I'm very thankful for my loyal audience. Now on March 6th and March 7th, 2024, it all begins again. It's a new beginning. Let's celebrate a decade of dominance, a decade of perseverance, a decade of the unexpected, a decade of greatness, and of course a decade of being legendary. The 10-year YouTube anniversary will be a 2-night extravaganza beginning Wednesday, March 6, 2024, and concluding at the end of the show on Thursday, March 7, 2024. Both shows will begin promptly at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, and will air live on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale. It will be a stupendous event, and you are all invited to be there. The 10-year YouTube anniversary extravaganza begins Wednesday, March 6, 2024 at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Night 1 of the 10-year YouTube anniversary has a stupendous lineup. There will be a very special, mystery surprise guest who will be revealed during the show. Loyal viewer and personal friend Jeremy Stelhern will be another guest joining the fun. Chef Alex is celebrating a decade of being on YouTube in style. Chef Alex will whip out the KitchenAid stand mixer and preheat the oven because he will be making cannoli sandwich cookies and red velvet cheesecake. Aqua Alex will also be in attendance, and he will discuss something fishy and may even get new fish and have a surprise in store for the audience. Alex will have a surprise vlog-style video at a cool location. It could be a zoo, it could be an amusement park, it could be a casino. It will be revealed during the show. Surprise appearances. Who will make an appearance this year? Detective Alex will discuss the Springfield, Massachusetts strangler Alfred Gaynor. All that and more. Live Wednesday, March 6, 2024 at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale. The stupendous 10-year anniversary party continues on Night 2, live Thursday, March 7, 2024, at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale. Another stupendous lineup in store to conclude the 10-year anniversary. Aquatic Wetline supporter and Oasis Aquatics owner Tom McGuire will be one of our special guests. What will he discuss? Will he bring a special fish-keeping gift for all the fish keepers watching? Hint, there may be an Oasis Aquatics discount. Business mentor, podcaster, and personal friend Catherine Jones will be another guest to join the party. Catherine has known Alex since 2013 and has been with him throughout this incredible journey. Aqua Alex will do an Oasis Aquatics unboxing and have some other fish surprises. Chef Alex celebrates 10 years in style once again by showing you how to make a cheap man's version of veal parmigiana using beef. Chef Alex will also show you how to make a chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting. There will be another surprise vlog at a surprise mystery location. Who will make special appearances? Will it be a legend like Mick Foley or Kurt Angle from years past? Detective Alex Cardinale will discuss a shooting that happened at a Lake Worth, Florida high school. All that and more. Live Thursday, March 7th, 2024 at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale. Be part of history and have fun.
The Real Alex Cardinale would like to thank you for watching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed the show and learned something new. Please take a moment to hit the like button. Please hit the share button and share today's video on social media, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and more. If you are not yet subscribed, I highly recommend subscribing to my channel. Simply hit the subscribe button and then ding the notification bell so you'll be notified when I go live next or upload a new video. Please like our Facebook page, The Real Alex Cardinale, for exclusive news and updates on live streams and exciting videos. Have a great rest of your day, and thanks for watching.